ticking on the wall. You can't stop and take it with a grain of salt. The top takes who it wants. The top takes who
We often talk about dream matches and who would win. Well, guess what? We're going to find out tonight. Hockey Ultimate Team. The showdown is about to go down. The Ducks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Taken along the wall by Thompson. Drives to the crease. Oh, clutch save.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
Oh, he made this the Stars! Shoots on the rebound and makes it count. Buffalo's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area. And when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away.
Carlson's crossed the line. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the Dribbling it through center. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Tremendous hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here's a chance, sends it in front. The shot denies him in close.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Takes it to the net. Oh, comes up with a kick save.
Ball's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Kreider's lugging the puck, and it's kicked away. The Ducks move it ahead. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Pionk. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Palmieri. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, he gets a blocker on him. What a stop by Dostal. What a great read breaking up the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Turned aside with a glove by Levy. Moves it to Chernak. Buffalo's gain the line and into the zone. The Ducks have it from their own end. Quick feed to Johnston. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Here's a chance. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save in front.
Dostal's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. They score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
More than half the frame has been played here. Buffalo's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck scooped up by McTavish. Picked up along the boards by Gauthier. And she catches that one with the glove. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Gets it out of his own end. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes on over to Poehling. Sidesteps the check. He scores! Here in the late goings of the period, the Ducks make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Anaheim's won the face-off at center. And he dodges the pump check there. Passes it over. Here's a chance. Denies him.
Well, when you're the last line of defense, you got to do anything and everything to keep the puck out of your net, and that's exactly what she does. The shooter has point-blank range, and she makes the save.
Works it across to Shen. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Carlson's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Grabbed along the board by Killorn. Let's get the call here. The Sabres are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Slides the puck across to Killorn. Passes out front. He scores! What a goal! Anaheim's taken a 1-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Buffalo's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They've got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
Looks to pass it to Thompson. Rocks him on the play. Answered the call there.
Trouba's not going to be able to get away from the boos and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Here's a short pass to Seneca. Sends a pass over. Denied by the goaltender. And now it's grabbed by Zuccarello. He carries the puck up along the wing. Goes right to the crease. Gustav's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Lots of time left in this period. The Ducks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Feeds it to Zellweger. Slides the pass over to Kreider. Strong defensive effort. Oh, she gets Sullivan with her stick on that play.
But there's not much room for the shooter to move in, and she recognizes it, and she gets right out, makes herself as big as possible, and makes the save.
Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Here's a chance on the attack. Picked off by Cousins. Now over to Palmieri. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Loses the coverage there. All alone. And not much on that one. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Shuts him down. And he's able to handle that one. Gustav's going to hang on for a whistle.
Besser's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Ducks have it now. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. They've got the defense outnumbered. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stop.